Alright, hello my friends, how are you doing today? Let's chat. Tower of Dawn is coming out in just over a week, and I'm freaking out. This is a book entirely about Kale. Well, not entirely, but he's the main character in this book, and I don't know how I feel about Kale. Kale and I don't get along very well. 2 takes place in the southern continent, and we know nothing about the southern continent at all. All we know is that the healing school, like the Torre Sesme, I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, but there's a healing school there, and I'll get back to that. But that's about all we know. We don't even have a map. This isn't actually a sequel to Empire of Storms, but it's taking place during the same time, just in a different location. But we'll get back to that. The first thing I thought of when I heard of this is Irene Towers. And if you don't know who that is, let me refresh your memory. Let's go back in time to The Assassin's Blade. So the second novella in The Assassin's Blade is The Assassin and the Healer, where Selena, oh my god, it feels so weird to say that, where Selena meets, I think she was like a barmaid or something, named Irene, and she taught her like some basic self-defense stuff and then gave her money to go off to the southern continent to study at the Torre Sesme. What would be the point in that part of the Assassin's Blade if it didn't come back later within the story? So 100% Irene's gonna be coming back, and my theory is that she's gonna be like a really good healer. Or maybe she won't be. Maybe she's a struggling healer and all of the teachers hate her and she's really trying to prove her worth, and then she sees Kale, who's paralyzed from the waist down, and she's like, if I can heal this guy, then maybe I will gain the respect or something from my teachers. I don't know. We know nothing. So let's look at the cover. I'm gonna try and insert a picture, but if I don't figure it out, just Google it, because I really don't know how to do that. But you can see the main thing on both the US and the UK cover is like a shield or an amulet or something with an owl. The only owl I can think of within the Throne of Glass world is Maeve, because Maeve can turn into an owl. I believe it's a barn owl? I'm pretty sure it's a barn owl. Does that look like a barn owl? I don't really know what a barn owl is. It's got feathers that stick out. It's got feathers that stick out sort of like a crown on the top. I know normal owl feathers don't do that. If you think about in Empire of Storms, we didn't really see much of Maeve until the end of the story. So I'm thinking maybe we'll see some of Maeve and her situation before the ending of Empire of Storms. And behind the shield that is drawing your attention is a weird blue misty stuff. I have no idea what that is. Maybe water? Probably this city that we're looking at is on like the coast or something, because that looks a lot like water. And we've got a city, and it's a very dark and gloomy city with mountains in the background. That doesn't help because we don't really have a map, but just looking at like the architectural stuff, it looks kind of like Middle Eastern architecture with like the dome thingy. Which reminds me, a movie that I saw, it's called The Physician. It's about this guy who goes to a healing school in the Middle East. He happens like 1,000 years ago. It takes place like 10 something. Anyways, so the guy's name was Ibn Sina, the healer, and that was in the Middle East, and in the background it looks like very Middle Eastern architecture, so maybe that's sort of what the southern continent is based off of, or that's honestly all I have right now. Selena, Aelin sent Kale down to the southern continent, 1, to be healed, but 2, to find an army against Maeve. I don't know what that's gonna bring us. Tower of Dawn. Tower of Dawn. Dawn of Tower. No. Tower of Dawn. What does dawn symbolize? Dawn. A new day, a new era, I don't know. Okay, I found a back cover. I don't know if this is the real back cover, but I found a back cover. They are in the city of Antica, I don't know. So that's apparently a city in the southern continent to form an alliance with the Kagan of the southern continent. That sounds like a very Middle Eastern word. Hold on, what's a Kagan? Oh, okay, so a Kagan is a title of imperial rank in the Mongolian language equal to the status of emperor and someone who rules a khaganate. Maybe not necessarily Middle East, but like East. Maybe some Mongolian influence? Carries darkness from his own path. Lord Westfall. Is he a lord now? What does that mean? It says, but Lord Westfall. What lord? Huh? He's not a lord. carries darkness from his own path. So something is coming to kick Kale in the butt. And it could cause Irene problems too. That's what I'm getting. Where warriors soar on mighty rocks. What's a rock? There's a long tower on the back cover. Insert back cover. Again, probably not gonna work. Let's look some more. Wow, Kale. Ah! This keeps happening. A tower full of women who can keep you from death, even if you are hanging by a thread. More valuable than gold. What? I'm just looking at these weird little Tower of Dawn quotes, and they aren't helping at all. He was Lord of Nothing, Lord of Oathbreakers, Lord of Liars. Perhaps that's something, like somebody calls him Lord Westfall, and he's like, I'm not a lord, and that's why it says it in the back cover. I don't know. We have nothing. We know nothing. I feel like Jon Snow, because I know nothing. So let me know if you know anything else about Tower of Dawn. I really can't think of anything else. I'm Victoria, and I don't know when I'm going to make another video, honestly. See you later. Bye!